So suddenly we're in a world where John's given us a brilliant presentation about risk and how that relates to assets. And I'm kind of now taking that and sticking it in an organizational context and saying, we've got to manage the risks associated with what we're doing from an organizational perspective. So our previous definition said that a management system was just a collection of processes and procedures. And this slide says that procedures are used there to manage risk. So our management system is the collection of stuff, collection of controls and processes we have in place to manage all of our organization's retained risk. Now, you possibly need to think that through and kind of let that absorb into your brain a bit, but things like you have competence procedures, they're there to manage risk. You have inspection intervals, inspection procedures. Fundamentally, they are there to manage risk. If we step away from assets for a minute, even the fact that your immediate manager is required to sign off your expenses claim every week or every month, it's there to manage risk. It's managing the organizational risk that you're going to claim things you're not supposed to claim. That's why I work for myself, so I can claim what I like. So let's start talking about asset management for a minute. And Bob, in his introduction, mentioned PAS 55. I just want to talk a little bit about the history of PAS 55, why it was written, and where it's come from, and where it's going, before we get on to ISO 55000. Back in 2002, the Institute of Asset Management, which at the time was predominantly a UK organization, it's an organization that's not for profit, it's kind of a learned body organization. It exists to develop the discipline of asset management and communicate what it learns.